Hi everyone!
Hello everyone, welcome to Think Academy online course product launch.
Yeah, so we are the hosts today. My name is Branson. I'm currently the leader of higher elementary at Think Academy.
Hi, I'm also the host of the day. My name is Nini and I am the head of the middle school.
Yeah. So before we begin our launch events, I'm really curious. Are all of us, the audience today, currently enrolled in our long-term course? Yes or no, everyone? If yes, you can type 1 in the chat box. If no, you can type 2. Okay. I want to see your reactions.
Okay, let us know if you guys are enrolled at Think Academy.
Oh, yeah.
1. Okay, awesome. Do we have other students or other parents?
Here.
You can just type in the Q&A chat.
Oh, I see.
Nice.
Wow.
Welcome everyone.
Welcome everyone. Okay, so you are already enrolled in our Think Academy long-term class. I'm also curious, how long have been with Think Academy? If it's like you just joined us, like within 1 year, you can type 1. If it's from 1 to 2, you can type 2. If it's 3 and above, you can type 3 in the chat box. Let's see, like how long have you been with Think Academy? Oh, I see. Wow. I see one of the 3.
Awesome.
Oh. So if you are here being with Think Academy for 3 years, that means you are basically as old as Think Academy, right? Okay. So right before the launch event, I really want to go over with you guys to let our audience witness the growth of Think Academy.
Awesome. So as you guys can see, actually we launched at Silicon Valley, Cupertino in California at the year of 2020. And that was our first year to open our school. And we only offered 3 levels and 3 grades of the math classes from G2 to G4. I don't know if we have an honor to have anyone who is in this meeting actually join us since 2020. Then you are actually one of our first group of the classmates. And going to 2021 is our year to announce and also publish our middle school courses. So if you're currently enrolled in middle school class, actually this is the year that we start to provide this level of the math classes. And also we were very proudly to announce our dual teacher mode, which means that in every single class, there are 2 teachers that are taking care of our kids. One is the content teacher to deliver the class, and another is VIP teacher to give our parents and our classmates personalized feedback and also personalized attention. And going to the year of 2022, it is actually the year where we got the best award in our EMC8 competition. So Think Academy actually ranked the globally #1 institution to get the most number of the EMC8 winners across the globe. So this is the year to prove that Think Academy is really providing good enough content, good enough teaching to help all the math lovers to compete and get the winners in such amazing national level of the competition. And now we are moving to 2023. This is the year and this is the event of today that we are going to launch our most upgraded version of the online course. And we welcome everyone who is in the event right now to witness this big upgrade together with us today.
Yes, great. So that's why our event today is going to be divided into 3 parts. So part 1, we're going to do the online course upgrade launch. So we're going to introduce you guys with the updated version and the features about our product. And also for part 2, we're going to have a comprehensive introduction to our from pre-K to high school curriculum. And this is actually the very first time in Think Academy's history to do a from pre-K to high school introduction. And the third part is I also really wanted the parents in our live Zoom right now to secure your spots for our 2024 spring classes. We're also gonna introduce the timeline back then.
Awesome. Because you guys have been with us for a really long time, and also thank you so much for coming to this event to support us. As we promised, today we are going to have this amazing lucky draw. Basically, what we're gonna do is that you can scan the QR code that we provide to you for every round of the lucky draw, and there are gonna be 3 rounds of them. So the third prize will be valuable $15 gift, and we're gonna give 10 of you guys. And also the second round of the prize will be a $30 valued gift that our kids can always redeem from the coin mall, in which they can use a lot of coins to redeem for that. But today, you can get that for free if you're lucky enough. And our first prize will have this amazing $50 Amazon gift card. And just please stay until the end so that you will have more chances to get the reward from us.
Yes, so after this, let's just dive into the part 1 of our event today. So we're gonna launch the online course upgrade.
All right, so I do believe that our parents, sign up our kids for the Think Academy classes, and they have such a great learning experience with us. But there are some struggles that our parents may face every time we're at the moment with us. So here I got some examples for you. I don't know if you're echoing with this. If you do, maybe you can also type some of your concerns or worries that you have with Think Academy before. For example, I don't understand my kids' homework. Sometimes they're like very advanced math, so I don't know how to provide further guidance. Or sometimes Think Academy teachers are super helpful, but I just got a lot of contact with them. So when I have some questions in urgent, I don't know who is going to be the first person to reach out to. And sometimes, even though we have this office hour, but my kid's schedule is very tight, so I cannot make the live session. The reason why we want to upgrade the functions and also provide new features of our online courses is because we really want to solve all these problems so that in future, our parents and our kids can have better experience at Think Academy.
Yes, just like teacher Nini just said. So in order to address all of the questions above, we're very proudly to release our latest online course product. So this is gonna be a one-stop solving all the questions you might have, and also it's gonna be very, very effective and helpful for our students to close their learning loop anytime and anywhere. And also this is gonna cover all the way from pre-K to high school, and for our current long-term course students, it's unlimited access.
Wow, that sounds really awesome, right? So I cannot wait to give you guys the three big upgrades in summary at the beginning, and then we're gonna dive into the details. So the top number 1, and this is super most important announcement of the day, is that since 2024 spring semester, our parents, you guys, will have a separate mobile app that will be installed in your cell phone, so that you will have this Think app for parents only. What we can do about this app? First of all, you can reach out to our customer service all the time you need, and you can ask teacher questions through this app. And also, you can have this one-stop solution where collect all our students' lesson report, their journey with Think Academy, every file that you need with Think Academy courses, everything within this step. So this is one of the biggest updates and super relatable to all of our parents who are in this webinar. And the second big upgrade is that we have this AI-powered workbook and also AI-powered lesson report that will be delivered in the next semester as well, which means that in future, this AI-powered and generated workbook will collect all the mistakes or the questions that our kids need to redo again by the app itself, so that it can save a lot of time for you guys and also for our students. So the last big update is about the homework. We know that every time we need to wait until office hour to have the detailed analysis or detailed explanations from the teachers. However, since spring semester, we will have every single homework question along with a good quality video that is pre-recorded by our teacher. Therefore, every time our kids submit their homework, they can get this detailed video explanation right away. So we are going to dive into details about the 3 big upgrades, and we are very, very excited to announce them with you all today.
Okay, so before that, I also want to stress one point is all of those updates didn't come from nowhere. And it's really after our thorough study of our students, we really want to improve the learning effectiveness of our students throughout this whole cycle, before class, in class, and after class. And thus we can bring a better result for our students.
Awesome. So now we are going to start with the journey before our kids take the class with us. And there we go about the Think app for our parents. So just to, refer back to the moment, think about, before the class really started, what are some common questions that our parents have for our kids or for Think Academy? For example, hey, I think my textbook is still shipping on the way, but I cannot track it. When should be the class start? I need to reschedule the first class. Who will be the teacher that I can contact with for this whole semester? You see a lot of questions that is happening here, but we don't know who will be the right person to ask and also how we can get the answer much faster.
Yeah, so just to address those problems, we're gonna introduce our all-in-one platform. So this is gonna be an app for our parents. Okay, so as you can see from this graph right here, on the platform, you're gonna have the message center, and here you're gonna see several chats. So one of the chats is called the official customer service. So through this chat, you can ask our teachers anything about the shipping status, and if you want to reschedule or transfer for the classes, or any question that you have for us, you can definitely ask through here. Another chat is called Chat with Teacher. And this chat is specifically for our class-related content. For example, after class, you have really a one knowledge point. If you're very confused, you can just go there and ask any questions about our class materials. Okay, so which means this mobile app, this is an mobile app, so it's only specifically for our parents. So it's for the communication, shipping status, all those kind of the tasks for our parents. And also means that starting from the spring semester, this mobile app will be no longer used as a class portal. Okay, so this is a very special point that I want to stress.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, Ransom, so it seems like if I have any question, I can just go to this app. Do I still need to add the teachers WhatsApp, text message, or even email them?
Yeah, that's also a very good question. So since we already have this all-in-one app platform for our parents, which means starting in the spring semester, we're gonna have no more texting or emailing or probably add our teachers on WhatsApp. So all of the questions will be answered here. If you have any question, just go there, okay?
Wow, that sounds really, really efficient so that I can find all the solutions for all the problems that I have, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, one more thing I want to ask you. So you said that this mobile app is no longer served as the class portal, which means that our kids cannot have the class through the cell phone, but can our kids still have the access to the class through iPad, the laptop or the computer PC and stuff?
Yes, definitely. We can still have the access to our class through our iPad and also PC and laptop, etc. But not just mobile.
Got it. I mean, it makes sense because the mobile screen is so small, right? So we definitely want to protect our kids' eyes. So that's gonna be one of the reasons why we just
change.
Awesome. So beyond that, I know that a couple of our parents maybe have one or more kids that are taking classes with Think Academy. So this great app has a very important upgrade is that in future, you don't have to switch any account if you wanna browse different information, courses, and the lesson schedule with Think Academy, which means that after this upgrade, you are going to have all the information with all your kids that is signing up with Think Academy in this one calendar. So you can just find the information without switching any account. So this is very efficient for those of you who have multiple kids that is at Think Academy.
Yes. So that's basically for before class part. And next part is gonna be during the class. So for this part, we're gonna focus on two special points. One is AI, an AI workbook, which we're gonna collect all of the incorrect answer or questions that you got, And also another one is AI tracking. So we're going to generate better after class report.
Got it. So I don't know if we have encountered this type of questions before. We know that sometimes our kids have some questions that they didn't get during the class, or they are confused about some concept, or during their midterms or finals with Think Academy, or even some mock exams, they are going to see some questions that they don't understand. So typically what we did before is that we are going to ask our kids to summarize everything here by themselves. But since today or since the spring semester, we are going to have this AI generated workbook. I know that the setup here is a little bit off. We are going to show you guys the better version of the UI, but just to summarize, the function here is that basically our kids can have all the questions that they got wrong or they are confused about before the class, during the class, and also after the class together being automatically collected in this AI workbook, so that in future when they want to do review, they can refer back to the concept that is listed in this workbook, all the questions, to make the review process super efficient.
Yes. So on the top of that, so we're also gonna have like a AI enhanced lesson report, which means we're gonna use our AI technique to capture every moment that your kids are in front of the camera, so every details. So we're gonna have a behavioral analysis in our lesson report, and also every question that about the correction rate during the class. So we're gonna also report that about the performance. So our parents could refer to this to help our students learn better.
Got it. Oh, by the way, Rensa, I do have another question. So I see this learning report is like super comprehensive, super detailed, but where can I get access for that if I'm a parent?
Yes, that's also a very good question. So if you're a parent, you can also go to our app for parents to get this very comprehensive lesson report.
Wow. So basically, if I go there, I can just get everything.
Yes.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Okay. So then we are going to lead to our after class upgrades. As I said, Think Academy provides a very comprehensive learning loop. Learning loop means that they need to have feedback from their homework after the class. So one of the biggest upgrade about our homework is that in future, such questions will be solved. For example, I don't have time to go to office hour. I need video explanations. I need teacher to give me more details. One of the updates here is that we are going to have this new function.
Yeah, so just to address the problems listed above, so we're gonna have like an updated version. So what does it mean is after class, if you're doing any assignment, you got anything you feel confused, and we're gonna 100% provide the explanation videos that's provided by our teachers. So which means you can get access to those videos and you don't need to wait until our office hour to get those questions answered. So that means actually you just get an office hour like anywhere, anytime.
Oh, so does it mean that I still need to go to the office hour where there is even office hour in future?
Okay, so which means there's no longer have any office hour in the spring semester, but actually have office hour anytime. Right?
So which means that as soon as I submit the homework, I can just get my office hour videos at my home, no matter where I am, and also whenever I'm doing here.
Yes.
Awesome. But what if I have some questions even after I watching this video?
Yes, this time here comes to our parent app again. So you just go there, chat with teacher, and submit any questions or even a picture, some text. So you can just get answered as soon as possible.
Wow, that sounds amazing. I think it's gonna be more efficient and also more effective compared with our timed office hour before.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Renson, for this detailed explanation. So I just wanna have a quick summary here, just as Renson has mentioned, the reason why we upgrade all these functions is not coming from nowhere. Actually, it is embedded in every single part in our learning loop here. We want to make sure that before the class, all the problems will be solved in this customer service center and also your Think Academy parent app. And during the class, we want to provide this AI-powered workbook and also the lesson report to make sure our kids are learning more efficiently and also effectively. And after the class, we want to bring this good learning material and also resources, not only within this timed office hour session, but everywhere and every time that our kids need.
Yes. All right, so here comes to our first round of lucky draw, which we're gonna draw the third prize, which is the app gift that's value $15. So you can definitely go ahead to scan here the QR code here to register for the list, and then we're gonna do a lucky draw to like draw like 10 people, and later we're gonna release those lists in our group chat.
Yeah, so please start to scan this QR code because we want to celebrate our online product launch. That's cool functions that we already announced. I'm gonna pause here for like 10 seconds, make sure that you already got the scanning and you're on the list of our lucky draw so that you can bring some amazing gifts for our kids today. Do we have any students that are in this chat today, or is all parents?
Yeah.
Yes, we have any students here? Any my students? Any resident students? How to scan? You can just turn on the iPhone camera and then like, yeah, you will see.
Screen.
Yes. All right. So we are gonna move on. Awesome. Okay, so after we have announced this amazing online product updates, we know that at Think Academy, education and also our course content curriculum is always the core to help our kids to learn and grow. So we're going to introduce you this one-stop curriculum since pre-K to high school, all the way throughout your K-12 education. So guys, which grade that you want to start with? Maybe you can type in the chat. Which grade you want to start with this like amazing journey with us? And please don't leave us, no matter you are in pre-K or G12, okay? Because we're gonna have this amazing comprehensive curriculum for you and your friends. Oh, we're gonna start from pre-K. Okay, so let's give a round of applause to our pre-K to G2 person in charge, Nara, to introduce our cute and fun and effective curriculum for lower elementary school.
Hello everyone, I am Nora and right now I'm in charge of the lower elementary school. Today I'm going to introduce to you our curriculum of pre-K to grade 2. So the aim for us is to stimulate students' interest, develop character, and help the children to get the sense of achievement. So how can our curriculum help to get to those aims? Let's have a look. So first, let's have an overview of our curriculum from pre-K to grade 5, which is our elementary school curriculum. So we are going to have the fun math class, which is magic math, from kindergarten to grade 2. We're going to provide really fun and entertainment, very, very interesting classes for the students from K to grade 2. And also, I know some students want to get to know more about the competition. So we're going to have entry-level competition course, which are our advancement course. And also, we're going to have a little bit enhanced competition courses, which are our mastery course. And I know there are some students are really talented about competition, about math. So we're also going to have ACE classes from grade 2. If you think your kids is really talented, probably we can try from grade 2. And also, and right now we're going to look at our overall learning objects in our system. For lower elementary school, we want to make students to experience the fun learning experiences. And also we want to improve all the abilities of the students. And at last, we want to help the students to achieve the sense of achievement. How to help them to do it? So first, in our course designing, we're going to have a lot of fun settings. For example, we're going to have those kind of games. And also we're going to have a lot of interesting cartoons to make the students feel like they're in a cartoon or to make them feel like they're in a game. So they're going to enjoy and love the courses. And secondly, we're going to have a really inspiring course setting. We're going to have the questions from the easiest one to the hardest one to help the students to know the answer step by step and to give them chance to think of it by themselves. So they're going to be inspired through the whole math course. And also how to help the children to get the feeling of accomplishment. Oh, I think a good result will help a lot. So is there any student join the math kangaroo competition the last year? You can type 1 in the chat box to let me know. Any student attend the math kangaroo competition for the last year? Oh yes, great. And because a lot of students prepared so well in math kangaroo competition, and through the whole learning in Think Academy, there are more than 1 of 3 students of the perfect scores in the US come from Think Academy. That's amazing, great. Oh, and why we can achieve this kind of great achievement? Let's have a look. So first, our syllabus will be ahead of the public school, which is the Common Core progress. 1 to 1.5 years. So for kindergarten, when the public school is still learning about addition and subtraction within 10, even with the fingers, we start to learn about how to make 10. We start to learn about how to do addition and subtraction within 20. And in grade 2, when the public school start to learn about multiplication and division, the students in Think Academy are able to do the long division and long multiplication. Since they have so great basement, so they can get great achievement in competition. And also because of our system have comprehensive coverage of competition knowledge points. So the student can really get the great achievement. For example, let's have a look for the puzzle questions. We start to learn them even in pre-K. So when students see those kind of questions in a math competition, they're going to be really confident. They're going to be really confident with solving the problem. They have known this for so long, so they can absolutely get great achievement in math competition. With all those things, we help the kids will feel learn is equals fun at the whole learning progress in Think Academy. Woo!
Hi guys, my name is June and I will speak for the higher elementary to introduce our curriculum for the grade 3 to grade 5 students. Okay, so firstly, actually there are 2 important the objectives for the students. Okay, one is how we can enter into the middle school successfully, and the other one is we're gonna get a high score in the competition. All right, so if you have the first to go to go to the middle school successfully, we have one curriculum. Okay, it's equivalent to the top private school in the United States. So you can see here, we have the Think Academy track, which is 1 year faster than the public school. And here we're gonna have the 2 important tests. One is, okay, the students will have one mass placement test when they enter into the middle school. And the second one is they're gonna have IC or the SSAT test if they want to transfer from the public school to the private school. But no matter which each one test, our class system will help them to build a solid foundation in the math knowledge. All right, so let's take a look. Let's see, okay, why the math placement test is so important. So you can see here, we have 2 important times. So one is from the grade 5 to grade 6, and the other one is from the grade 6 to grade 7. And there are 2 times that the math placement test can take place. And only the students are in the fastest track, they could be enrolled into the AP courses at the grade 11. So it's really important, let our children to learn faster than the public school, and then they will be in the fastest track. All right, so then we're gonna take a look at what basic modules, okay, for the for the curriculum. So for the grade 3 to grade 4, they're gonna have the opportunity to learn about all the calculations of integer, including the fraction, the decimals, and also they will learn all the plain figures, like what are the properties and how to calculate the area and the parameter. And for the grade 4 to grade 5, they're gonna learn about number theory and the basic algebra equation. And also they're gonna learn like statistics and the counting strategy. So it's really important for our kids to learn faster than 1 year than the public school. All right, so let's see the competition. All right, so here we have our curriculum from the grade 2 to grade 5, but actually there are different focuses on each one grade. So for the grade 2 students, it will be the golden time for them to spark the interest in the math competition. So we encourage our students to take try for the math group level 1 to level 2. And then for the grade 3 students, they're gonna have the knowledge gap. So it's really important to use the competition to see and to enhance their knowledge in the mathematics. And for grade 4, it's the time we're gonna transfer from the math group to the AMC8, because the AMC series of the test, which is more professional and qualified than the math group. And for the grade 5, we're gonna learn all the content points in the MC8. So they're gonna have the opportunity and ability to get a high score in the competition. All right, so then for the spring session, what we will learn, so let's see for the grade 2, the calculation module is really important. So we're gonna learn about the fraction and the average and the decimal calculation. And for the grade 3, we have more abstract thinking problems, like how can we translate and how can we move, how can we rotate the graph here. And also for the grade 4, we're gonna have our children to be exposed to more challenging word problems. So they will be complicated logical thinking. All right, so in total, no matter you want to choose like our enhancement or the competition, our courses will help our children to really have a solid foundation in the math knowledge, and also have a comparative advantages in the test. All right, so additionally, we have the super strong, the team, the teachers, they are really qualified and experienced. So that's for the grade 3 to grade 5, the higher elementary school. Thank you.
Okay, thank you to your June for providing us with such a comprehensive explanation for the higher elementary system. And before we actually dive into our middle school system explanation, let's actually have a round of lucky draw. So for this round, we're gonna draw for our second prize, which is app gift that's values $30, which is a second prize. And you can definitely go ahead to scan the QR code here to be listed in the list so that you can have a chance to get drawn. And also during this process, we're gonna list out all of the third prize winner in our chat box. So are you guys ready? So 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now go ahead to check it out. Are you chosen to be the third prize winners? Okay, congratulations to all of you. Yeah. So for this round, we're gonna stay here for 15 seconds so that you can scan the code. Okay, so that's good enough. So now, after the lucky draw, so we're also gonna announce the list after the explanation. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to our middle school. Yes, great. Let's welcome teacher Nini.
Thank you so much, Teacher Ransom. Hi, everyone. I'm back again. But this time I'm gonna represent the middle school since I'm the lead of the middle school. So actually, as our kids moving from middle school, they are facing a lot of different challenges. And so maybe probably people think, oh, middle school is just like this between period, between the long elementary school journey and also very important high school journey. So it's 3 years really enough, and also what need to be accomplished within this very important bridge period. So that's gonna be all of, it's a very important question that we always ask ourselves, and also we are being asked from our parents. So actually today I really want to share with you guys, middle school is actually the most important quantum leap. What does this mean? It means that there is like a huge gap between the elementary school journey and also the secondary education. So the gap is super evident in their academic performance, and also our kids are experiencing one of the most important transition from their parent-driven years to self-driven years. So as you can see, in order to better help our kids to prepare to face these challenges and also this big gap, there are two key things that we really want to think Academy really want to help our kids to do. So the first thing is definitely to help us to help our students to find the suitable learning pace for themselves, especially in math, and also want to build up this sense of accomplishment in the math learning. So number one, how our different tracks can help our kids to provide their best or good learning pace. So this is actually our advanced track of Think Academy. This is the track that help us, our kids, to better prepare in their school. There are very important key time here. So I want to ask our parents a question. Do you guys know which grade is actually the starting grade of middle school at the Think Academy? Maybe you can type in the chat. Which grade is actually the first grade at Think Academy for their middle school? Wow, so many of you answered it right. Yes, it's G5. Very surprising answer, right? Because typically school will start as G6 as their middle school. But why did we start the middle school at G5? It's because we know G5 spring semester, which is the next semester, is the very essential starting point that can better prepare our kids to get super ready before they really enter their school for the middle school journey. So this is the road to middle school class, road for middle school class. This class is the bridge class for our kids at Think Academy. Then we are going to use a year to learn about pre-algebra. This is matched with a lot of private school. They provide this 1 year class to cover Common Core 6 to 8th grade. And then G7, we're going to dedicate to Algebra 1. And here we come, the key time number 2 is that we are going to finish Geometry and Algebra 2 class from G8 until the summer of G9. So 4 semesters, 2 courses, so that our kids can finish their middle school or even high school math before they enter the high school. So that the day one, as they enter the high school, they will be qualified and have enough prerequisites to enroll any honors STEM class, including, honors physics, honors biology, and also honors chemistry. So that's gonna be all for our advanced track. So, the result never lies, data never lies. We have been using this effective learning track to help the kids from 27 different states across the states to get into the fast track in their school. So the states not only including the California, people in the East, like New Jersey, New York, and Massachusetts, and also a couple of the schools and the district in the middle area as well. So we are very confident to help our kids in future to get into their best learning track in school. So beyond the best school learning track, we also have 2 different computational track. One is called honors. So this is the majority of our AMC 8 and 10 winners coming from this honors track, because we want to help them to get the good score and also awards AMC 8 and 10. We also have a very, very, very limited and super, super competitive, very limited of the students are in our Olympia, because it requires a lot of effort. 20 hours per week. If you are dedicated, like doing like sports, maybe this is gonna be a choice for you. And the goal for this track is USAMO or USAJMO. Because majority of our students are from honors class to get their AMC 8 exam or 10, right? I'm gonna show you guys how we can get it. First of all, we got a lot of practice for them. So the practice definitely leads to achieve the success. And also, we have a lot of variety of the study events so that our kids can become more self-driven. Therefore, we really want to help our kids to become super self-driven and also can have a sense of achievement. I think one of my slides is missing. I really want to show you guys the our honors track. Basically, for the honors track, we are going to have every year. We are going to have a competition goal. For example, the algebra, pre-algebra, we are going to have our kids to have AMC 8 achievement goal. Algebra 1 year, we want to have our kids to get the AMC 8 honors roll. And for the geometry year, we want to have our kids to get a decent score in AMC 10. And our goal is that they can get the AMY qualifier at the year of the grade 9. So the goal of middle school at Think Academy is to help our kids to excel in math and also be super self-driven to apply for their dream college. So talking about their dream college, now I have to invite our super professional, super knowledgeable teacher, Dennis, who is super expertise in our college admission and also college application, to introduce you guys our high school curriculum. So let's give a round of applause to Dennis.
Okay, thank you, Nini, and hello everyone. My name is Dennis. So it's a great honor to see you guys here today in this presentation. So yeah, just a brief introduction about myself. So my name is Dennis. I'm now in charge of our high school courses. So I've been to the States for about like 10 years already. So I have also been through the high school and also the college, and then all the way to graduate school. So I know all these applications and know what you are struggling in the high school level. All right, so today I'm going to talk about our high school curriculum and also the whole system to give you a better idea on what you are going to get in high school. All right, so first of all here, as you can see from the other teachers, from K to all the way to grade 8, we only focus on the math subject because we believe that math is the single most important subject you need to know about the STEM fields. But then once you go to high school, because of the nature of college application, you will need to have a lot of different spikes and also a lot of different extracurriculars to be successful in your college application. So including the competition, research, APIB, some summer programs, and also SAT or ACT. So you need to be very good on those factors to get into a top college. All right, so at the Academy here, we will also recommend focusing on these 3 things during high school. The first one will be to be more focused. So you really want to determine your interest and then have a spike for your extracurricular to become a successful college application. And then second one will be the good grades. As we know now, the college application is very competitive and you need to have a great GPA and also a great SAT scores to get into the top colleges. And then the last thing will be to get a good activities. So you want to develop your extracurriculars and make sure you have, like say, the science competition, research project to enhance your whole college application. All right, yeah, so it sounds like we have a lot of things that we need to do in high school, but if we just plan this carefully, we would need to know what we should focus on in each grade level. So if we want to apply to these top colleges in grade 12, that means we must get competition awards, top summer program, and also SAT high scores in grade 11, so that we have everything ready for the college application. And then in grade 10, our focus will be to get more experience in those extracurriculars. So you really want to get your hands dirty to do all these things here. And then in grade 9, you are going to participate in your STEM club and also make sure we study AP courses in advance. Because if you want to do those extracurriculars in the fields you want to do those things, you want to have a better knowledge and a stronger foundation to do all these extracurriculars. And then the last thing about grade 8 will be to do more of the accelerated math. So you want to get into a faster track in your math placement and also to determine your interest. All right, so this will be just the to-dos for the whole high school curriculums. So for the whole steps, we are going to give you a one-stop solution. So at the Academy, we will provide you with the best resources to be successful in all these fields. So let's now first talk about our STEM courses, including the math and science. And I'm going to focus on the science in today's presentation. And also I will talk about our test prep courses like the SAT. All right, so in terms of the science curriculum for grade 8, our main goals will be to determine our interest and also to enhance our ability for the future extracurriculars and also the study. So we are going to learn the most important concepts covered in high school science courses, including physics, chemistry, and also biology. So you will get a better foundation in science overall. And then we will also help the kids to determine their interest and also know which fields they should focus on throughout the high school. And then in grade 9, we are going to focus on one subject and one track. So if the kids like physics, say, they can then take the AP physics in grade 9 so that they will be ready to take more physics competitions in grade 10 and also grade 11. So using this planning, the kids will have at least 2 years to do those extracurriculars in the fields, which give them a better chance to get more successful in this extracurriculars. All right, so as for our grade 8 science highlights, so we already know that throughout the high school, we are going to focus on this science subjects. So for grade 8 students, the most important thing will be to, first of all, know which, let's say, concept will be important, and we learn this concept in advance. So we are going to cover the most essential science knowledge for high school so that the kids will be more confident in taking the honor level science courses in their high school. And then we will also cultivate our science interest, because in high school, if the parents just say that you should do this and you should do that, it's not very efficient, and the kids would not have the motivation to really do this extracurriculars. So we want to, through this course, we want to cultivate students' science interest, and they can really focus on what they really like and then do those extracurriculars. And then the last thing will be to gain research experience. So in this course, we will actually give the students a hands-on experience to do those science projects, and they are going to have a better knowledge in the scientific research. Okay, so that will be all for the introduction on our science curriculum. And then let's talk about SAT. So here I have the results from our very recent SAT summer camp students. So yeah, so do you guys know what is the highest score possible on the SAT? Okay, yes, I'm sure that if you have, like, say, applied to college, and if you have any kids like in high school level, I'm sure that you know for the SAT, the perfect score will be 1600. So in our very recent SAT summer camp, we have 2 students who got perfect scores on the August SAT. And not to mention, we have also quite a lot of students who got above 1500. So we are also waiting for more results from the October, November, and also December SAT testing. So hopefully we can have more great results that I can share with you guys in the future. Okay, yeah, so for our SAT courses, we actually got 3 levels of courses for students in different levels, and they can choose the track they want to get and then get to their target score. So first we have the SAT level 1, which includes English and also the math topics, which recommends to kids who are lacking some of the foundations in these 2 areas. And you also maybe have 3 to 6 months before your SAT testing. And then the next level will be the SAT Sprint course, which is designed for the kids to know the types of problems tested on the SAT. So we are going to do a thorough review just on the types of problems on the SAT, which is recommended for kids who have about 1 to 3 months before the SAT. And then lastly, what should we do before 3 weeks before the SAT? Well, in this case, we're going to do some practice, and the practice has to be challenging enough, and we can get more practice throughout this course. So we have this SAT gym classes, which can help the kids to do more mock exam, and they have the teachers to talk about the mock problems in these sessions. All right, so this will be all the course system for the SAT. And for the highlights for the SAT, I think we have 2 important highlights. The first one will be customized. So as you can see, because we have all those like SAT courses for different levels, we can really build a customized study plan for the kids so that they can reach their target score. And then we'll also provide continuous support throughout the preparation, because we believe throughout the preparation, there will be a lot of struggling, and then you need to have a lot of resources and problems. So we will continue to provide all these resources. And then we will also have our own Think SAT curriculum, research team to research on the types of problems. So to make sure that all the concepts we learn in the class will be tested on the SAT. And then lastly, we will also motivate our students through the scholarship program, so the kids will have a better motivation to do the practice and then get a good result in the end. All right, so that will be all for my introduction on our high school curriculums. So in the end, as we can now already see the curriculums from grade K all the way to high school levels, for Think Academy, our vision is to unleash the students' STEM potential, and then finally they can become the top STEM students in the US. All right, that would be all.
Thank you, Dennis, who giving us such a comprehensive and detailed explanation about the high school system. So next, we're gonna do our first prize lucky draw. So everyone definitely go ahead to scan the QR code here. And for this time, the first prize is gonna be $50 Amazon gift card. And right now, we're also gonna announce the list of the second prize winner in the chat box. So take a look at the chat box. So 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Check it out. So congratulations. So for those of you who will be the second prize winner. Okay, so now you can go ahead to scan the QR code here to have a chance to be the first prize winner. Okay, so that's good. So I'm looking forward for the final results. So now next, we're gonna move on to our part 3, which is to help you guys to secure your spots for spring 2024 spring courses. So first of all, I'm gonna introduce you guys with the timeline for our spring semester enrollment. So 2 big important points right here. The first big important point is right now. So starting from right now, you guys can go ahead to enroll for our spring semester classes. And also, you're gonna get the early bird coupon for all of the current students who are enrolled on long-term course. So respect to how to register for the class, we're gonna explain that later in detail. And the next timeline here is in our October 25th, 2023. So for all of the long-term class students, they can do the transfer. And what does that mean? So if right now you are enrolled in our Saturday class, and from 1 to 3, you want to switch time to 4 to 6, something like that in the spring semester, you can do that there. Okay, so at the October 25th. Okay, so for our November 1st, 2023, so this is also the second big important time, which is our early bird $50 coupon will expire there. And also we're gonna open the enrollment for the new students. And very, very important, notice that you have to register for our spring semester class before this time, okay? So it's very important. So now moving on, the end of our fall semester class will be December 17th. And the start of our spring semester will be next year, January 10th.
So just following up with this important timeline, we also do provide in-person classes. I know this is like an online course event, but what if you are living close by, but you didn't know this information before? So we do have the in-person campus in Cupertino, California, Belmont in California, Palo Alto, Fremont, Irvine, and also Bellevue in Washington. So it's in around the Seattle area. But be careful, not all the in-person campus provided all the classes. So please double check if your design grade is offered in this in-person. And also the timeline will be aligned with the transfer date, which means that you can start to transfer to in-person classes starting from October 25th. If you want to know more detail, you can definitely reach out to your teachers and also our customer service.
Yes, so with regard to how can you enroll to our spring course for the long-term students, so definitely you can take out your no matter it's laptop or your phone right now to log into our main website, thinkacademy.com. And so for here, you need to log in first to type in your mobile phone and receive your verification code. And then on the top right corner, you're gonna see a photo of something like this, and you click into that, and you're gonna see the unpicked courses. So once you click into that, you can see our admin teacher already added all of the like spring classes that you need in the like unpaid courses. So what you can do is just to click enroll now, and you can enroll for our spring semester classes.
All right, so as our parents are finding this page, let me just ask you a question, Vincent. So which means that if I'm a current student, I don't have to go to the front page. I just go to the unpaid course and I can see my spring class right there, right?
Yes.
Wow, that's really, really convenient and also super helpful for our parents, so they don't have to spend any more time to do that. So actually, we're gonna take a moment here. We're gonna stop here for a second, just for you guys to find your loop, find your way to find the class, and also click on enroll now so that you guys will be the first group of the people who can secure this limited spots for the spring class. All right, so along the way, why not we can announce the first prize
winner.
Yes.
So first prize winner is gonna be in the chat box in 5 seconds. So let's looking forward to the list. Yes. Okay, so just look at the chat box. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
For other parents, if you have found your spring class in the unpaid course, can you type 1 in the chat so that we can make sure that everyone is on the same page? If you already found the course in the destination place, you all find it? Need any help, assistance from us? Where you guys are good? You guys are good?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
awesome.
yes.
Thank you.
Thank
All right, don't forget along the timeline, 2 important to-dos. The first one is right now, you are going to have this chance to secure the spring semester. Definitely don't miss out the chance, okay? And the number 2 big date is?
So that is starting from the November 1st.
Congratulations! Let's give Randy some actually winning points for us. It was almost on the spot. Anyhow, so please do remember these 2 dates. And also, if you have any questions for us, definitely you can either scan the WeChat account to reach out for our customer service, or you can just reach out to us through the WhatsApp. So I'm gonna leave here for 3 seconds so that you can have a chance to scan the code. But I'm pretty sure that you guys have already have good contact with us. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that's actually gonna be all for our event of the day. Thank you so much for everyone for coming, and we're gonna have all our speakers coming back again. And that's gonna be all for today's event. Thank you so much, and we will see you guys.
See you in spring.
Bye.